Hello and welcome to the number one wrestling podcast in the world, the Backseat Wrestler Podcast. Of course, we're back. Your hosts, Eric and Elvis. Of course, back and better than ever as always. Here to bring you our review of AEW World's End. This pay-per-view was all over the place. I'm not even going to lie. What the hell were your thoughts?
Well, for example, like during one match, I'm like falling asleep. The next match, I was on my feet watching it.
Yeah.
So it's just like it was. I wouldn't say mid. It was okay. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
It was okay.
I'll be the one to say this pay-per-view was.
No, it was mid, but I didn't want
to mid.
Okay, yeah, you can say it then. It was mid.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, in my personal opinion, there was too many matches on here that just were just thrown in and did not make any freaking sense. I mean, like they sort of made sense in like small storylines, but they were kind of just thrown in there. I don't know. I didn't really like it. A lot of them kind of felt rushed.
First of all, that all-star 8-man tag team match.
Yeah, that was stupid.
It wasn't even a good match.
Oh, I went to Dave and Buster's to watch this with a couple of my friends, and there were so many matches where I was just like, yeah, like this is
not worth it.
Yeah, not worth it. And it's like there was a couple of friends that like I'm trying to convert to watch wrestling.
The hell happened to Keith Lee?
He was apparently we could talk about that too. One of the top stories, but obviously we're going to review every single match. It is kind of a top story. So he's injured. He was injured, so of course he wasn't cleared to wrestle.
So they couldn't figure that out like 2 days before.
No,
they just figured out the night of, like an hour before the show.
Exactly.
I don't get it. You're not cleared an hour before the show to wrestle. What?
Well, not only that,
he was cleared.
They chose to put Dusty Rhodes instead of him. Like, I'm not excited for that match. Swerve versus Dusty.
We're not saying none about Dusty because it was actually a decent match. He put up a good fight. He actually put up a good fight.
I can't hold that
for him being his age. He put up a decent match.
Well, it's nothing against Dusty. Like Dusty is an amazing wrestler.
It made no sense.
Probably one of the most underutilized legends of all time.
Yeah,
but this is not a match that I cared about. Yeah,
I just watched. I was like, damn. Don't do Swerve like that.
Yeah. Well, Swerve won, obviously.
Swerve won, I know, but he destroyed him kind of.
Yeah. But yeah, let's just talk about the top stories, of course. There's a couple of top stories going into the night before we get into our review. Of course, one of the major ones is the whole Chris Jericho situation and those like sexual assault allegations.
Yeah.
Of course, we take that very seriously. There's like no evidence disproving or proving it at the moment.
Everything's speculation.
Everything's speculation.
No opinions here for now.
Yeah, a couple of like tweets and likes, and obviously like it's a very serious thing, so I don't want to go into it without having any information regarding it.
Yeah, we want to see what happens. Like
if
there is an investigation, if there even is any investigation, or if this is just nothing and it's swept under. I don't even know what to say about this. To be honest, it's just
no, exactly. There's nothing to say.
Not in the sake of we don't even know anything.
Yeah.
We don't know nothing.
Yeah, of course we don't know anything.
Now there's an allegation.
Yeah,
that somebody mentioned because he was mad at Jericho.
Yeah,
kind of.
Not kind of. Yeah, no, you're right. That's exactly what it was.
It
was like a whole thing on Twitter where like, he just pointed out because they were arguing. But
basically, yep.
Yeah. Yep. So, obviously with that, we don't want to talk about that because it's a very serious allegation with no type of evidence that we can go over.
Yeah.
No type of hands-on, like firsthand reports, anything like that.
We just thought we'd mention it so maybe the fans can know.
Yeah, just so you guys know that's the reason why Chris Jericho was getting booed a little bit throughout the night.
That's another.
And that's another reason why there was a couple of
he was getting
booed. Y2. Honestly, but besides the point, those signs were funny. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah. No, like the Y2 NDA was funny.
Yeah, and then there was like a Y2J fired. There was like the comments all over on the YouTube page because they were live for the 0 hour show.
Yeah,
everybody's just tweeting Y2J fired.
Yeah, no, there was a couple of like.
I was confused. I was confused. I didn't know about that until actually literally the show.
Oh yeah, but
I didn't even know about it.
Of course, like I said, we're not going to speculate. We're not going to say anything. We'll wait to see what the heck the actual report is, if there actually is going to be one.
If not,
and then we'll talk about that because obviously that's a very serious allegation of one of the greatest of all time. And if it's true, fuck you, that's awful. But if it's not, then of course, that's terrible because, just allegations itself ruin people's lives. That's terrible.
It's happened to plenty of people.
Exactly. No, exactly. And won't even bring up any names.
Yeah, we're not going to bring up any names.
Exactly.
We know what's happened to all the wrestlers, actually.
Yeah. Right. So, of course, until then, we'll just push that aside, move that top story. We'll put it on the shelf. And then if we get some more evidence of something, then we'll talk about that. But moving on from that. Of course, another top story is, I guess, like the whole Andrade leaving AEW thing. There was multiple reports of Andrade contract running up and him re-signing with, of course, not re-signing. Well, kind of possibly re-signing with WWE.
We don't even know about him resigning anywhere at this point.
Exactly.
But we do know contract is up.
Well, I will say this. Honestly, I don't see him going back to AEW.
Yeah, there's not really there for him.
There's nothing
for him there.
They underutilized him. They did. They did. Honestly did. And unfortunately.
But at the same time, you can kind of say the same about WWE. Like, he was good in NXT, but they underutilized on the main roster easily.
Well, that's why people are saying he's going back to WWE, because Triple H is in charge now.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously he loves Andrade.
He got his wife there, so.
Exactly. Yeah, so if he does go to WWE, that's great, because obviously we're big fans of Andrade, and we're very much so looking forward to seeing him wrestle and actually be good. Maybe they pair him back up with Zelina Vega. Wouldn't mind that.
Another LWO.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're doing the whole LWO versus LWO type thing now.
That's cool. So, I'm really excited for that storyline to keep continue building. But yeah, whatever the heck he chooses, hopefully it's the best for his career, because obviously we just want everybody to do well.
I wonder if he has a clause where he has to wait to sign again.
I don't know. All I know is that just to confirm that obviously his contract is up, Tony Khan in the post press conference of World's End literally said, yeah, his contract is up with AEW.
Yeah,
so
basically
he literally just confirmed it, like, yeah, he's no longer going to be with AEW. So at the moment, obviously,
we'll see what happens with him.
Exactly, he might get re-signed. I mean, there's a small possibility, but
to be honest, there's nothing for him in AEW.
No,
there's just too many guys right now.
Yeah,
that they need.
Well, that's another thing too. You're right. With the whole thing of AEW is they have way too many stars that they can't push.
But they actually have time to do it. Like, they have Collision and stuff, but they just don't do it.
It's because
like Collision, they just put up together matches. They don't put.
And I agree.
Feuds and storylines.
I 100% agree. I'm a huge fan of AEW and their wrestlers. I love the product in terms of the wrestling and stuff. But you are right. In terms of storylines, the storylines need so much work.
They need to get some new writers.
They need so much work. Like, oh my god, like an insane amount of work in order to be
TNT,
better.
Get the same writers as inside the NBA.
Well, no, just think about it like this. Imagine WWE storylines with AEW's wrestling.
But AEW is also, like, you know how they're lenient towards, like, you can swear on the promos, like, just how good they are with the promos and everything.
That's like the best of both worlds.
Yeah. But I don't think you can get both out of everything.
You could. It's possible.
WWE's not perfect either, so it's
obviously, of course. But I'm just saying, like, if AEW were to get WWE type storylines, perfect. Yeah. I mean,
we're not saying copy him, but
exactly. No. Obviously,
I mean, get good with the damn storylines.
Let's just be real here. AEW was a million times better a couple of years ago compared to what it is now.
Just even 2 years ago, I agree.
Yeah, no, but
what was it? All Out 2 years ago when Adam Cole debuted in Brian Danielson, that pay-per-view was so fire.
Yeah, no, that
compared to this pay-per-view is night and day.
No, it really is. No, honestly,
this is probably like one of the worst ones, right?
No, not one of. This is the worst pay-per-view they've ever put on, and I'm a huge fan of AEW, and that's saying something because
I didn't start watching AEW.
That's not even saying anything. AEW, every single AEW pay-per-view they've ever put on has been fire. Except for this few
because I started watching like a year into the product.
Have you? I watched from the beginning. I watched from I don't know. I love AEW. I just really want them to succeed. Hopefully, this whole World's End thing, like the thing, obviously, final pay-per-view of the year.
Yeah.
Happy New Year's, everyone, by the way.
Yeah, Happy New Year's. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. What do you say?
Hopefully, this now leads to a new age in AEW. Of course, we have some new champions. We'll get into that.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully new storylines, and now we can build that up and actually show AEW better as a whole. That's what I'm hoping for.
Like we've been saying all year, remember, they got to build up the women's division. They got to kind of build up the tag team division. It's kind of getting stale now. It's like, I don't know what they're doing with the tag titles. It's just
there's just so many like rumors going on.
The trios titles, they don't even need those kind of mid.
Yeah. No, there's so many
unless they actually have a storyline, but again, they just throw matches together like we've been saying.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's the international title championship. I love Orange Cassidy. They're just throwing him in matches. There's no feuds. Defending him, defending against him, No, where's the feuds? Where's the tournament? I love that tournament.
That tournament
something
was fun.
Like that, yeah.
Tournament was fun. Now that it's over too, I enjoyed every single second of that tournament. I'm not gonna lie.
The outcome was great.
The outcome was great. I liked it. Yeah. But yeah, I guess we can just go ahead and start getting into our AEW World's End review. Let's do that now. All right, let's get into our AEW World's End review.
Let's get right into this.
Let's just get right into like the top thing that of course happened. Of course, we finally got the reveal of the devil himself. Person we basically expected it to be from the beginning.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it doesn't make it better. Like this is was great.
It just sucks that he's injured, so it's just like
Well, let's just
then
say
he kind of got up, kind of. So we'll see.
The Devil ended up being MJF's best friend, Adam Cole.
Baby.
Why? Why, Adam Cole? Why? Why must you do this?
What happened to the happy smiley?
Yeah, what happened to the happy smiley Adam Cole? Whatever happened to this guy? I'm so freaking just throw that out of here. I'm devastated.
You got the photos?
Why?
And you're gonna destroy him like that?
I'm devastated.
A character change is needed.
You're kind of right, but still, god damn.
But why do it to your best friend?
Yo, oh my god. Oh god. Oh my god. All right, so
we can talk about the other members too. The Devil's goon, his goons. Even I don't even know what they're gonna call themselves. Because they can just call themselves the Devil. They can
just be the Kingdom.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
But, Wardlow.
Yep.
Roddy.
The
Kingdom.
Yeah. Next Strong.
Well, the other two pin now. Yeah, Next Strong. Well, no more Next Strong, but
oh god.
How about Roddy with that flying knee against MJ?
That was nice. That was actually nice.
Well, let's just say, actually, what do you even talk about the match?
Let's talk about the match. Okay, so the match, it was MJF.
It was good. It was okay.
It was MJF versus Samoa Joe. Honestly, MJF just got destroyed the whole match.
He had a few moments here.
He had a few spur of the moments.
He had a key seeker, a couple little moments here and there, but
nothing special.
Let's just say the match was kind of mid, but he'll get a pass. He's injured.
Yeah.
That's the reports.
That's what that. Okay, so now let's just get into that. Okay, so match was mid. I'm not even gonna lie. Samoa Joe kind of destroyed him the whole match, except for a couple of moments, like you said, where he had 2 heat seekers. That was cool. But Samoa Joe ended up choking out MJF in a pretty quick match where everybody was freaking surprised. I was surprised. I was literally watching with my boys. At the
outcome.
Yeah, no, I was watching with my boys at
or at least the end.
At Dave & Buster's. We were sitting at the bar watching it. And I was talking to him about it, and we like me and Pongo were just like, hey, like, oh, like, what do you think is gonna happen here? I was like, oh, I don't know. I think MJF is gonna retain. And then the bell rang. I was like, wait, what the heck just happened? And then like I look up, and the thing's over, and I'm like, what the hell just happened? And even the crowd was like, what? Like the crowd started chanting bullshit. Like they were pissed. Yeah. They were really, really mad. Honestly, I was too, because it was just, I don't know. It just felt like it was kind of rushed.
Well, let's say the reports are saying that MJF has like legit injuries, so he'll need like a lot of time out to heal. Some other reports say he needs surgery.
Yeah,
I don't even know the exact injuries. And then there's other speculation by dumb wrestling fans saying, "Oh, his contract is up. He's actually going to WWE. He'll appear at the Royal Rumble." That most likely ain't happening, even though anything can happen at this point.
No, yeah, the thing I would say to that is literally anything can happen. However, I don't think he's going to WWE.
I don't think.
I honestly think he's officially signed back with AEW, but they still want to play into the bidding war of 2024.
Plus, it makes no sense. Doesn't he have to come back and feud with Adam Cole?
Yeah, no.
It makes no sense.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, it would make no sense if he did leave. I'm saying.
Let's say this: if he does leave, then it would be terrible for AEW.
Oh, it would be a huge
catastrophic
blow
for AEW.
Unless they somehow get this other superstar. Obviously, you got Swerve coming up. He's going to be a big superstar.
And Will Ospreay.
Can't wait for that. Oh, Will Ospreay coming, but still, MJF will be a huge.
That's a huge hole. They can't lose him.
And then at the same time, I don't know if WWE will utilize him right, just because AEW is more like, how do you say it? Appears to like an older art a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, no.
Especially with the promos, the swearing.
You're right.
MJF, how he has his rowdy promos.
Okay. But let's all right. So let's just get back into it. Of course, MJF, he ends up losing. Adam Cole is there to console him. He's like, I'm sorry. Yeah. Like you did your best. Then of course the Devil's goons come out.
They apply. They like ringside.
Yeah, ringside. Jump into the ring. They hold both of them down. They're about to hit MJF. Adam Cole says, "No, hit me." They're about to hit him. Yeah. Lights go out. As soon as the lights go out, I'm like, Adam Cole's the devil.
Yeah.
Lights come back on. Adam Cole is sitting in the chair, which honestly looked freaking badass.
Look, he was sitting in the chair with his hair down like this, with the Devil's goons standing like behind him.
Yeah, and then line. What broke my heart was MJF saying, "No, not you, Adam, please."
Yeah.
And then they started, and then he got knees to the face.
He got Well, they took off their masks.
Yeah.
And then it was Roddy in the Kingdom and Wardlow. I didn't expect Wardlow to be part of it.
I feel
he didn't even look as big. I don't know.
I think it was just because he was just covered up completely.
He looked like freaking small. But anyways, a flying knee from Roddy, the same thing he's been doing to the other guys when he had they did basically beat him up. And
well, like a lot of I honestly thought it was going to be like Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah, that's what we thought. And it looked like remember the tag team title match?
Yeah. It kind of looked like
the outline, like the beard looked like Bobby Fish.
It did look like Bobby Fish.
It looked exactly.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Who the hell was that then? because that looked like Bobby. I don't see any. It doesn't even look like any.
Well, Matt Saffron probably because he has a little.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
So the tag team champions are probably the Kingdom then, right?
Yeah, no, they are. They had the titles.
Yeah. I didn't even see the titles on.
No, they had the titles.
Okay, yeah.
So they're the champions. Of course, Roddy's there.
Adam Cole takes out the mask. He takes out the mask and just like raises it.
Yeah. Of course, they beat the crap out of MJF, and then they're standing over him like laughing, and then the show cuts.
This writes MJF off probably a few months if the reports are true about injuries.
Yeah.
Maybe surgery. Hopefully not too long.
But honestly, this is where the story gets interesting because let's not play ourselves. That whole devil thing was overplayed. It should have been over a while ago.
Yeah.
But honestly, that ending was perfect. I actually like the ending in terms of like thing. I don't know how I feel about
perfect, but it was good. I still don't feel like it was like
like the match itself was not good. I don't mind Samoa Joe winning though, because Samoa Joe's a freaking monster.
I mean, he had to drop the title. He's legit injured, so
yeah. Well, no, there's actually reports from like what Frightful.
A lot of different things.
Yeah, a bunch of. I think it's like Frightful,
Case-I Seats,
Ringside, like all of them. They have reports saying that MJF is injured. He's gonna take some time off.
Another report say surgery, so we don't know exact injury, but yeah, exactly. He needs a lot of time off.
So he's gonna be gone for a while. Of course, Samoa Joe winning I think is a good decision because let's not kid ourselves. AEW needs to get better. And as great as MJF was as a champion, they need to go a different route and try to develop themselves a little bit more. And with Samoa Joe as champion, Swerve can take that title off him.
I was waiting for you to stop. I was gonna say because obviously the Swerve versus Keith Lee's match is never happening. It ain't never happening.
It might happen next week.
Obviously, but it ain't happening.
Yeah,
I was gonna be clear and then not for the pay-per-view, but he'll wrestle on them. That ain't happening.
I don't know.
If he's legit injured, he might have to wait a little bit. We don't know what's going to happen with that. Somebody said we went to 2025 to see that match.
No, honestly, this Keith Lee and Swerve match kind of reminds me of Tony Ferguson versus Khabib, where it just kept on getting canceled.
Canceled. Exactly like that.
Canceled, yeah.
Canceled, yep. Swerve, forget that. Swerve with a feud with Samoa Joe would be good.
That'd be nice. Not now, though. I think Samoa Joe should hold the title for like 5-6 months.
I don't know. Maybe even 3 months.
Maybe 3 months. I don't think he doesn't need it for that long. The thing is, Samoa Joe as champion is great. If you haven't seen his work in NXT when he was champion, he was amazing. And Ring of Honor, obviously, amazing. Impact, TNA, great. All that stuff. He's an amazing champion. I think he was a 3-time NXT champion.
Yeah, a little older now, but he still put on a hell of a match. This match just was mid, but it's like we said, like MJF. Legit
that's
injured.
Why
I don't think
like
it was a lot of holds, a lot of submission holds. Remember, on the arm, different stuff like that. Nothing really big happened during the match.
Yeah,
but it's like you said, injuries and stuff.
Yeah, so of course,
maybe the matchup too. Maybe Samoa Joe MJF. I don't know. Maybe they don't work well.
No, because the first match was good between them.
That is true.
Yeah, no, I think it was just he was injured, honestly, and they just had to like figure it out and end the match early.
It had to be that. Because I can't see this. He's like one of the best wrestlers. He can't just put on a horrible match like that.
You're right. No, I 100% agree.
Anyways,
yeah. Devil is Adam Cole. That storyline is just beginning. I can't wait to see exactly where the heck that leads up to.
Either. I don't know what's gonna happen with them.
Well, no, I told you it's gonna like the whole group.
Wardlow was also trying to get out the MJF. So I don't know.
He kind of did. He powerbombed the crap out of MJF.
But remember, he was coming out and he wanted the title. So I don't know.
No, I think he just wanted MJF. That was his whole thing.
Probably.
Yeah. Now we'll see exactly where that ends up. I think MJF is gonna take some time off. Adam Cole is finally gonna rise up to be the best heel in the company, like he deserves. Because I love Adam Cole. All people call him a small F you. You guys can't do what the heck he does in the ring. Anyways.
Probably natural. That's why. He's not on that TRT.
Yeah, dude's a monster.
Not Randy Orton.
Or TRT AJ.
TRT AJ,
yeah. But anyways, that match was mid, but the ending with the match was fire. I loved it.
Yeah. Can we talk about a great match now?
Yes, go for
it. First of all, let's just say new champion Adam Copeland.
Yeah.
Well, not really.
Not really.
For like a minute and a half, he was.
Okay, yeah. So let's talk about that match.
Let's talk about that.
Christian Cage versus Adam Copeland, aka
it was actually a really good
corner,
match.
aka Edge.
Yep.
Match was actually decent.
Kind of brewed a little bit like this.
It was good.
Using the ladders, the fire on the table.
I love the ladders. He missed the freaking table.
He kind of missed it. He hit him like he got the lower back guy a little bit. He clipped it. Let's just say that he clipped the table.
So for context. They use a bunch of ladders. They use a bunch of tables.
Flaming tables.
They set a table on fire, and Nick Wayne was supposed to go through it. But when Adam Copeland threw him...
he had a rush.
Yeah.
The fire went out at first because apparently it goes out quick.
Yeah.
So he did it real quick and just grabbed him and threw him. He like tossed him.
Yeah, he tossed him.
He clipped like the back of the table.
He clipped the back of the
table. He still got it. I'm pretty sure he still got burnt, like felt something.
But he still missed the table. Kind of just fell over.
Yeah.
But of course he still hit the fire, so I guess that counts as something.
He hit the fire, clipped the table flipped, and he hit the floor.
Yeah. But anyways, match was good, solid. Adam Copeland ended up winning with a I guess kill switch. Kill switch. He ended up hitting the kill switch and pinned him. And obviously I was kind of surprised because I'm loving Christian Cage as champion, but I was also kind of like, you know what? Yeah. Adam Copeland deserves this. You know what? This is fine.
Yeah.
And
then speaking of kill switch, who earlier in let's just say in 0 hour, he won a 20-man battle royal for a chance at the TNT title anytime he wants. He had a contract in hand.
Yeah, it was basically like a battle royal Money in the Bank, basically.
Type shit, basically.
Yeah.
Anyways, speaking of kill switch, so Adam Copeland celebrating his title reign at this point is like a minute. Historically great. So it's like a minute. Then kill switch just appears behind him. Huge clothesline.
Yeah.
Kind of destroys him real quick, and then he wants to cash in. He's giving it to the ref.
Yeah.
Christian Cage comes in, demands it.
The number one father.
And then kill switch.
Luchasaurus, kill switch doesn't matter.
Kill switch was, I don't know what Christian got over him, but he just hands it over with his head down sad and just walked out.
And then
Christian spears him.
Yeah, hit him with a spear.
And wins.
Won the title back.
Again, two-time champ. Two-time TNT champion. That's great.
No, it was good. A lot of people didn't like that. They're like, why even give Adam Copeland anything? He's like, no, this is perfect. Honestly.
It's just building him as more as a heel.
It builds Christian Cage more as a heel. It builds the whole Luchasaurus or kill switch versus Christian Cage thing that's eventually going to happen.
Adam Copeland's 0-2, though. Well, no, he's 1-1. What am I talking about? He's 1-2. He won that match and he lost. He's 1-2 against Christian.
Also, this is karma. This is karma for Edge. Always freaking cashing in the Money in the Bank on all my freaking favorite superstars.
Edge did it a few times.
Yeah, Edge did it a few times. So this is what he gets. He deserved this. Remember when he did it to freaking Jeff Hardy? I was pissed.
He did to Cena.
Oh my god. Me as a kid watching Cena lose to him, I was
because that was when Cena was still. That was like 2006. That was like
prime Cena
before the colorful shirts and everything. That was
prime Cena. Yeah. Prime Jeff Hardy. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So that
he got it turned around on him, and he got cashed in.
The little kid in me,
his contract. Yeah.
No, the little kid in me was like, yeah, fuck you.
I was laughing watching that, but it was a great match and like just a twist. But I called it the pre-show. As soon as Clippers win that, I went on YouTube. I was on the YouTube live chat, and I called that. Said Kill Switch cashes in tonight, which he kind of did, but not really. But a cash in happened. Let's say that. So I kind of called it.
No,
I didn't say it was going to win either.
I loved it. Honestly, it builds the story perfectly.
I don't know what's going to happen with Adam Copeland. I mean, he was hurt. They had to carry him out.
I think he'll take like a month or two off.
Probably.
He deserves it. Honestly, whatever. It's fine. He put on a great match. And when I say he deserves it, this dude is like almost 50. Give him a break. Come on.
Both of them. Exactly. Christian deserves a break.
He can relax.
But he's on fire right now.
Christian's great. Christian's put on the best, honestly, the best matches he's ever put on.
The best heel work.
Probably not best matches, but best heel work, best mic work he's ever put on.
But even the matches are still good. Like it was a good match.
No, that was a good match.
No disqualification. They were fighting the crowd, fighting everything. So.
Yeah. Another big match that, of course, occurred was the one for the Continental Classic Finals for, of course, all three of those belts between Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston, my boy Uncle Eddie.
Eddie Kingston pulled it out.
That match was great. I'm not even going to lie.
First of all, the chop fest that happened in the middle of the ring, during the middle of the match, it lasted about like 3 minutes. Yo, that was brutal.
Yeah.
His chest was dark red. Moxley was in pain. He was in pain. They was just going at it. And then the slap fest they had, they just went at it.
So match started off slow, which honestly I expected. This was more of like an emotional match.
It started off as like, remember he was doing like leg kicks, and then a couple of takedowns.
Yeah,
it was like a MMA match.
Well, freaking Uncle Eddie was on the thing, like going towards him like judo, like trying to like get on top of me.
Yeah,
it was mad funny. Yeah. But of course,
we're doing jiu-jitsu.
My boy Uncle Eddie, Theo Eddie ended up picking up the win. I'm really freaking happy about that.
He retains his Ring of Honor, and New Japan Strong Openweight Championship, but it's the new AEW Continental Champion.
Yeah,
great.
A lot of titles.
Three titles. He got 3 titles. But the other ones are New Japan and things. But still defending on there. But he got 3 champions. He got three. A lot of gold around his waist.
No, I think this was like the good outcome out of this because honestly, I didn't want Moxley to win another title. Not saying he's a bad champion. Obviously, he's a great champion, one of the best in the business.
It's just give him a break from a title.
You need a break, exacgly.
Like, Kansas always had the title, like Charlotte.
Like Charlotte,
Bianca.
John Cena.
When he was in his prime,
yeah, exactly. Everybody needs a break. Give him a break. Obviously, he doesn't need the title right now.
He don't even need the title.
Definitely.
That match was great. They hugged it out in the end. Was their friendship still strong? I guess. Love it.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good match. Honestly, perfect.
Great match.
Perfect.
I think it was a great match. But kind of stole the show too. Like I said, that chop fest, the crowd was into it. And then they had that little. They were just like challenging each other. Mm-hmm. You hit me, I hit you. Elbows, kicks, everything. It was great. No, Bryan Danielson in the commentary trying not to be biased, but then he got biased towards the end.
Yeah, no, it was good. It honestly just reminded me of like a good old fashioned New Japan match. Just a lot of strong style.
Yeah, it was a lot of strong style.
Yeah, it was great.
It was leg kicks and elbows and like,
it was good.
Chops. It was actually a really good
and honestly, that type of fighting fits Eddie Kingston and John Moxley perfectly.
Yeah, they're not no high flyers. They don't gotta do all that.
No, they're brawlers.
They're brawlers. Yep.
Yeah. So now imagine that, but then throw Shinsuke in there, the King of Strong Style. Oof, fire. Just saying.
Shinsuke at AEW would be great.
Yeah.
I like the promo work he's doing in WWE, but they're not giving him any any wins or nothing.
Yeah.
So imagine that promo work along with him being a wrestler, like the way he's actually good at in AEW.
Okay, so the only thing I ask out of you, Tony, please, is like start building some freaking storylines. Give Eddie Kingston a storyline because dude is amazing on the mic.
Yeah, I mean, this wasn't really. It was just a tournament. This wasn't.
No, this didn't need one.
Storyline would be great. Yeah.
But honestly, it didn't need one, but it did because
kind of
the main the ending was Moxley versus Eddie Kingston, who were friends, enemies, frenemies, whatever the heck you want to call them. Frenemies. And honestly, that was a perfect ending to that. But of course, I guess we could just move on to more of the, of course, AEW World's End. All right, let's get into the, of course, the AEW women's portions of this main AEW World's End, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, we also had AEW Women's Championship match between Toni Storm and Riho.
Timeless Toni Storm.
My fault. I still love that gimmick. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, and I'm happy she won.
Yeah, no, she had to win. Come on.
To win.
Yeah, she ended up defeating Riho, and it was okay.
It was a decent match.
It was decent.
What's that guy that is like her servant or something, or a stooge?
Oh, I forgot his name.
That follows Toni Storm. He got thrown out ringside.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. Toni Storm's face was hilarious.
Yeah. Toni Storm ended up picking up the win in a well-deserved win.
I love her reactions. Like, when she comes out, she does like all this dances.
Yeah.
The way she looks at
or whenever they actually wins, they just put like the black and white screen. Yeah, that's nice. I like that.
They were doing it during the match, during certain segments. Like she pulls in the ring and they'll put it to black and white. Yeah, it's hilarious.
So funny. But yeah, not really much to say there, of course, other than she won.
A good match, and I'm glad she won.
Exactly. We also had the TBS Championship match, the House Rules match between Julia Hart and Abaddon. Again, this match was okay.
The rule that Abaddon picked was basically biting.
Yeah, that's literally it. Julia Hart, of course, great.
She wins.
Yeah, she wins.
Sky Blue, little help, I guess, but
a little bit of help. But I still think it's crazy how much how much progress I guess Julia Hart has made recently.
Bro, she's just turned 22.
Yeah, and she's good. She's that good in the ring. That's crazy.
That young, I'm older than her. That's freaking crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, she's amazing in the ring. And I love her whole gimmick. That gimmick is great. I don't care. The whole Julia House of Black stuff, amazing.
Entrance music and everything.
Yeah. So that match was good. Of course, she ended up picking up the win.
If only they can actually build House of Black.
Yeah, if only they can build the rest of them, right?
They face FTR on Collision.
Yeah.
So that'll be decent. That'll be good to watch.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But of course, other than that, we also had what was supposed to be, again, Swerve Strickland versus Keith Lee.
And it was swerving.
Unfortunately, Keith Lee was not cleared, probably like not even a half hour before the freaking show started. So they replaced him with Dustin Rhodes.
Swerving 58-year-old Dustin Rhodes. I don't even know if he's 50. He's got to be up there.
I don't know. But Swerve like completely demolished him in the beginning.
Actually turned out to be a decent. Yeah.
Yeah.
He demolished him before the match even started.
Yeah.
Slammed his leg with like the cinder block and everything.
Yeah. Which honestly, I don't think they needed to do that, but I guess
whatever.
It's whatever.
They had to build something. They had to do something.
It made Swerve look like a badass, but I think it would have been more effective if
kind of made Dustin look like bad too by coming back and still fighting.
But I felt like it would have been more effective if like Dustin didn't come back. Then it would have made Swerve like, oh,
they
crap.
just destroyed him.
Exactly.
He's like pissed off. I didn't get Keith Lee, so I'm just going to destroy this guy. Something like that. Yeah, I thought that was going to happen. I didn't think
I was hoping for that. I was like, oh, that's actually kind of smart because obviously,
But still, it actually turned out to be a decent match. Like, Dustin Rhodes made a little comeback, but Swerve wins.
Swerve's house.
That Swerve stomp off the rope. I love that.
It was great, though. Swerve, of course, everybody loves Swerve.
He's going down the ramp, and this is basically saying, like, he was basically saying, I'm done chasing you and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm going after the title and everything. He was yelling at the camera.
I'm super excited for him to go after the title. I really hope he wins it because, just put the title on the dude.
That's like so hot. How many times does wrestling companies not do this?
Yeah,
the guy is so hot and they don't put the title on him.
Well, not only that, but like, come on now, like Swerve is like the perfect package.
He's also a freaking amazing wrestler.
Yeah,
amazing like gimmick type thing. Even though it's not really a gimmick.
We say it every week. His gimmick, his wrestling,
gimmick is him.
Exactly.
But like his persona, his wrestling, his entrance, his promos, his faction, his manager, everything's just mixed together to put out a superstar. Put him on some cups, sell them shirts, get him out there.
Yeah, he needs a title. Right?
He's a rapper. He got his music.
I'm really hoping he ends up winning. Not winning, well, obviously winning, but I really hope he ends up beating Samoa Joe for the title.
And then becoming like a superstar. Like I want to see him like on everywhere.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
TV, put him everywhere.
That'd be really nice. Of course, other than that, we also had Miro versus Andrade. This was basically
talked about, not really.
Loser leaves AEW type match, basically.
I guess so.
Because Miro's not happy there either.
Yeah.
Of course, Miro ended up defeating Andrade. CJ Perry was in, which was nice because she was injured.
Yeah, Andrade had she was in the hospital.
She had surgery. She had surgery on her finger.
She had a bad whatever
something. Yeah.
Shit. So Andrade had like the figure 8. Shout out to his Charlotte, I guess.
Yeah.
He had the figure 8 while he was trying to bridge into it. He had the bridge.
Yeah.
And she hit CJ Perry knocked his arms down and made him fall, which broke the hold, obviously.
Yeah.
And then Miro obviously took advantage.
Yeah.
Hit him with that super kick he does and choking him out, whatever.
So I guess CJ Perry's with Miro now. CJ Perry
was like, he didn't look like happy still. Like he still looks mad at her, but she was clapping for him, so we'll see what happens there. Which it makes sense as his damn wife. Why not just put him with his wife? Why you gotta put them separate? It's so stupid.
I don't know. But I don't know. Anyways, Miro ended up picking up the win.
Like we said, Andrade.
It seems like Andrade's gone.
Maybe back to WWE. If not,
we'll see.
Going to Mexico? Is he going to New Japan? Is he going to TNA? I don't know.
There's so many places he can go.
Yeah.
But wherever the heck he goes, hopefully he prospers there because he's honestly a great wrestler.
Another random match that kind of had a little build up because they don't really like each other. It was on 0 Hour though. The FTW Championship. It was Hook and Wheeler with FTW rules. Decent match.
It was okay.
It's on 0 Hour. What do you expect? Hook chokes him out. I mean, Wheeler would have tapped out. But
yeah, it was a really bad day for basically Blackpool Combat Club. To be honest,
Blackpool Combat Club took a lot of L's.
They took a lot of L's.
I didn't even realize that they all took L's.
Yeah, well, not really because you also had the All-Star main tag team match. This is what I mean. Where this thing was mid.
I'm not talking. So half of them took L's, the other half.
Yeah,
but it was still 8-man. There was 2 8-man tag team matches.
Yeah, and they were just thrown together.
So let's talk about that one. They called them the All-Star. It's basically the losers at the Continental Classic Tournament.
Yeah. No, it was Bryan Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, Mark Briscoe, and Daniel Garcia versus Brody King, Jay White, Jay Lethal, and Roosh.
Which they probably could have won. Brody King, Jay White.
I wanted them to win.
Roosh. But yeah. Anyways, Bryan Danielson, that team, Claudio, Mark Briscoe, Daniel Garcia, they won.
Yeah.
Nothing out of that. No storyline, nothing. It's just
that's why
they won an 8-man tag team match.
That's not a pay-per-view match. That's a freaking that's a AEW Collision pay-per-view.
Why was that?
Not pay-per-view. AEW Collision main event. Sorry.
Could have put that on 0 Hour and put the FTW Championship or something, or that Battle Royal or something.
Something. Yeah. Of course. Other than that, we also had another 8-man tag match between Sammy Guevara, Chris Jericho, Darby Allin, and Sting, defeating Powerhouse Hobbs, Takeshita, Ricky Starks, and Big Bill. Which
this one was kind of decent. It was a little better than the other one, I guess.
Yeah.
Had better people though. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sammy Guevara, Chris Jericho, Darby Allin, Sting pick up the win.
Oh wait, hold on, wait. First of all, you said they had better people. No, the Bryan Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, that had better people than this match.
Whoa, let's see. We can go through. Bryan Danielson is one of the best wrestlers in the world, so he's probably the best Claudio. One there. But you got Claudio. It's just
Brody King, Jay White, Jay Lethal, Bruce. That's fire.
Well, I think they got like, let's see, 4, and then Guevara, Jericho, Darby Allin, Sting, to Keshna, he's really good. Powerhouse Hobbs is, I guess, okay. Ricky Starks, Big Bill, the tag team champions. Let's just say, I don't know, a little more star-studded, but I'm not saying like they're that much better.
No, I think the other team had. I think the other match had better superstars, but in terms of this match, I think
the match was a little better. I guess
a little better, but still, it didn't freaking mean anything.
At least Sting got his little standing ovation in the end. That's his last time in that arena because he's about to Revolution 2024. That'll be an emotional night.
It will be.
I need a Sting shirt for that.
I do need a Sting shirt. Yeah, I gotta get one before he's gone.
Or the mask for that, just for that night too.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that's like literally everything that happened.
We had like a little. What was the other 0-hour match? What even?
Willow versus Chris Statlander.
Yeah, Chris Statlander beat Willow.
Yeah.
Right. I think that's what happened. I don't even know.
I don't.
Did she
know.
win?
I didn't watch that one.
I actually missed that one. I was in the shower. That was the first match though. I forgot. That's why. It started at 6:30.
But yeah, that was basically all of AEW World's End.
Like you said, there was like 3, maybe 4 really like good to great match, or at least good outcomes. Because even the MJF wasn't a great match.
No.
But like, let's say good things, and the rest was just
mid
to.
Yeah. To crap. Honestly, crap. This was
their worst.
AEW's worst pay-per-view they've ever put out.
At least we got some wrestling this week. There was no WWE this week.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we got some wrestling.
Yeah. At least we got some wrestling.
Got a title change. And 2 title changes in one match. I like that one. That was probably my favorite.
I was saying this though, like we're huge AEW fans.
Oh yeah, and we're not talk about every week.
We're not the only people that are saying this. So like every single comment that I've seen under things. Obviously, there's obviously some.
I mean, are we not AEW fans? Look at.
Yeah.
There's only one, and it's Bray Wyatt. Yeah. The rest are AEW guys. So yeah.
Anyways, we love AEW. We just want them to get better. This pay-per-view was not it. Other than, of course, like we said, those like 3 main storylines, which have been great, which was freaking the Masked Man. Of course, the whole thing with MJF and
Eddie Kingston,
and then the Christian Cage match, obviously.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, but looking forward to see exactly where this goes.
Where this leads to, yeah.
This is definitely going to lead to new stuff, obviously, with Samoa Joe being a champion. We'll see exactly what's going to happen there.
Yeah, I can't wait till next week.
Hopefully Swerve goes after the title, wins it. That'd be nice.
Superstar, even though I think he already is one.
Exactly.
Finally get some more wrestling next week. We got Raw Day 1, they're calling it.
Yeah.
And then what's the New Year's resolution? I think that's for SmackDown.
Yeah.
Some decent matches happening on there, so we'll see what happens.
I might watch NXT this week because I actually like NXT. We just don't talk about it that much, but yeah,
we don't have time. There's so much.
Yeah, there's so much.
Monday, then Tuesday, and then Wednesday. Yeah, then Friday and Saturday.
It's a lot.
And then if there's a pay-per-view, we don't. It's too much.
Not only that, but we watch sports too. So we watch hockey.
I gotta watch my Celtics play when they're on TV.
Basketball.
Gotta watch the Sunday games.
Baseball when it's on. Oh god.
Yeah.
It's a lot. But anyways,
UFC.
Yeah, we always talk. We bring up UFC a lot on this podcast.
But anyways,
of course, that's basically it for this week. Of course, we're gonna go ahead and bring you up a new episode.
Gaming.
We're gonna go backseat gaming again, and we're gonna continue the freaking My GM rivalry.
Hopefully, I get the win this week again.
Again, wow.
Even though it's kind of slight.
Like
we were both kind of trash. Let's be honest.
Yeah, we were trash. But yeah, that basically brings this episode to an end. Like, comment, subscribe as always. We appreciate everything. Almost at 100 subscribers, and we haven't even been open for like 3 months.
Nah, it's only been
like almost.
Well, let's just say we had like literally 16 regular episodes and a few side episodes. That's it.
Yeah, and we're almost at 100 subscribers. So thank you so much. We really appreciate every single one of you. We love you guys.
Yep.
Happy New Year's again.
Yep. Happy New Year's.
Peace, love, and positivity, and peace.